DaRealP, baby.
Shout outs to URL, Queen of the Ring for this King versus Queens card. This was one for the ages, man. This was definitely a classic card. It was a fire card. You know, we had a couple hiccups, but for all in all, it was a fire ass card. So shout outs to Kings and shout outs to the Kings. Shout outs to all the queens. Shout outs to URL. Shout outs to Queen of the Ring. Shout outs to the squad that was on there with me, on Caffeine with me while we streamed it. That was definitely a motherfucking movie. You feel me? First battle of the night though, we had Swamp versus KCJ. And if I'm gonna keep it a buck, this is kind of what I expected from that battle. And there's no disrespect to Swamp, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people was asking me like, damn, what you don't rock with Swamp? I rock with Swamp, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with Swamp. It ain't that I don't have respect for him. It's that we saw Swamp on the URL stage, you know what I'm saying, on the big stage, what, 3-4 times? Granted, he was undefeated until now. Until now, he was undefeated, you know what I'm saying? So we seen him on a couple stages, you feel me? But for my 20 plus years of watching battle rap, pretty much, I done seen a lot of KCJ, you know what I'm saying? I've seen KCJ do work, you know what I'm saying? I've seen KCJ win them. I done seen her lose them, but every time I know what she coming with, you feel me? Like, it's a difference. It's a difference from, when you got that much of a background, that much of a history on the person, you can expect certain things, you know what I'm saying, that you can't expect from other people, you feel me? And for the most part, they lived up for what they, you know what I'm saying, they lived up for what I expected, you feel me? I felt like Swamp was going to come out talking the way he talking.
Why I really can't figure this shit out. The only thing I can think about while preparing for this battle is how long I've been single. It's been a minute since I took a bitch out. Now before
he was talking, and I felt like KCJ was going to come out swinging, and that's exactly what happened. And
you said you was the next big star in the culture. I thought that was cap. Then I heard you had 5 kids, 4 baby mamas. If that's a fact, then I'll relax. This nigga is the future of battle rap. I'm mad at that.
That's kind of how it went. You feel me? Like Swamp was talking his shit. KCJ was trying to knock his head off. You feel me? Like, and that's just what it was. You feel me? So with that being said, that was the first battle of the night, and that had the ladies up. That had the ladies up 1-0, and it's crazy because the momentum, like the way that Casey won that battle, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, Swamp didn't show up. Casey won that battle. You feel me? Like, Swamp showed up. Swamp did what he had to do. He hit us with a few bars. He did what Swamp does, bro. Swamp's not the bar heavy rapper. He's not the most lyrical rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely that I'm gonna come talk to you about some real shit. You feel me? And yeah, for the most part, they got it popping. You know what I'm saying? I took a few notes. You see, see if I can find some real quick. You feel me? For the sake of this video, but to keep it a buck, this was one of the best events I've seen in maybe, you know what I'm saying, the last 5 to 6 events. You feel me? This probably was one of the more fire ones. But they both was wigging. KCJ came with a plain uncomfortable middle seat joint, bagging this nut on the trail. Crocodile Hunter C Swamp, she was hitting him with a bunch of bars, and Swamp, you know what I'm saying, came with an entanglement and stranglement. Any entanglement gonna be an estranglement joint. The car that she in or the bar that she in, you feel me? Like Kardashian, Bardashian, you feel me? He came out, and I gave that to Casey 1-0, you feel me? Like at that point, it was Casey 1-0. So Casey come out in the second, you know what I'm saying, cooking. She hit him with the bar, you know what I'm saying, about the 5 kids, about being future of the battle rap, you feel me? Hit him with another bar, talk about how she was salty that he was able to go to 4 different houses and get a plate. You know what I'm saying? That's just a play off him having different families and baby mamas. I thought that was clever. You feel me? And what else she had? Beam scan his face. I ain't gotta know your password. Hit him with a piece of his head. Mission Rasheed Wallace. Now that whole little scheme, the Rasheed Wallace scheme was a whole little basketball scheme. She cooked through that. She cooked through her second round. Her second round to me probably was her best round. You feel me? Like, She went crazy with a caffeine, put a pose up joint. Like, she went crazy. So Swamp came and he, what'd he say? Fuck around and get yourself wet. No dildo. Too much hair on, beat around the bush. Then he had a little choke, you feel me? His shit was pretty much falling flat at that point. You feel me? Like, he came in, he said what he was said, you feel me? He had a little choke, had a little stumble here, and then he kind of fell flat. He lost a little energy at that point. And going into the third, I had Casey 2-0, you feel me? Like Casey just said more, and I don't really like to give out all they bars, so y'all gonna have to catch it if y'all haven't, but Casey just said more, you feel me? And at this point, shit, her flow was on point, her vibes was on point, her delivery was on point, her conviction was on point, her hunger was, everything about KCJ was on point at this time. And she come out in her third, and she hit him with a little Dak Prescott bar. Then she hit him with the snakes in the swamp joint, and she hit him with the raisin in the sun. Gotta remember, I'm a mother still. Her third was kinda choppy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the cleanest third, but at this point, she had already won the battle. And then she kind of ended it with like a little alphabet scheme. It was kind of fire. She kind of fucked it up a little bit, but you gave her points for the fuck up because of the intricacy. Like when she finished it, you kind of heard where she was trying to go. So you let a little bit of that slide for the most part. And Swamp just came out and had like a solid third. So, you know, that kind of got him the third round or whatever. He say, you see the print. No, I'm not happy to see you. He had a little for rent sign scheme. He say he had one bar in there that was on point, and he got no reaction. By the way, the fans were reacting, or the crowd, the few people that was in the building were reacting to the ladies, were reacting to the women more than they were reacting to the men. So that is what it is. But he did have a fire ass bar about skeletons in my closet was alive at some point. Like, I thought that shit was hard as hell. He had a little abortion money bar that was kind of fire. But for the most part, coming out the gate, out the first battle, Kings versus Queens, the Queens took that for sure. It was not even debatable. That was KCJ 2-1. You feel me? I even had people in the caffeine chat saying they need to go check Casey out. Y'all definitely need to check these ladies out. I didn't pick 4-3 on the ladies for nothing, and this prediction was one of the ones we got right, you feel me? So shout outs to everybody, salutes to the squad, you know what I'm saying? Check out my other recaps for the rest of the cards, because we definitely got them coming. But until the meantime, you feel me, appreciate everybody for
DaRealP, baby.